What is up, guys? Sam from the ByeForever fam, back with a recap video. ByeForever taking on Elite Gaming in CWL action. So I have been gone for about a week, just been a busy one, and was a little demotivated by the Supercell CWL, a little burnt out, so took a step back, but I am ready to get back into it. And so let's take a look at this. BFE walking away with the 3-star victory this weekend over Elite Gaming. So shout out to the guys and girls of ByeForever doing it big this week. And let's get ready to take a look at this one. So wonderful job. I don't have the stats in this one because unfortunately War Match was down over the weekend. So yeah, I don't know the stats, but let's jump into the replays. First up, we got D Jelly going in, and he definitely watched the video I put out maybe 2 weeks ago now. That was on Queen Charge or Queen Walk into the miners. And Jelly going in on this one, starting us off with a nice little loon trade here on that mortar. Tries to bowler down this gold swords. That doesn't work out for him, unfortunately. And then as you can see, puts the healers just in range of the archer tower there. So a couple of small mistakes here from Jelly. I think he could have wizarded that gold sword, sorry, and obviously the healer location could have been a little bit better, but here we go in, has the wall wrecker moving its way in, as well as a Valkyrie and a baby drag. They did some very nice clearage there, so this queen can charge into the base, and look at it right there in that inferno compartment, that tornado trap. It has definitely been, I don't know if it's been game changing, it's definitely caused some issues there. An interesting CC there by Foxy going with the mass Valks, really trying to stop someone who would go in with maybe like a mass Valk style of attack. But it doesn't fool Jelly. Look at that. The king is down. He's doing the funneling. There is the warden with the miners. And here we go. Carved out a beautiful section of the base. Rage spell down for the queen as she takes care of the enemy queen. King's ability goes off there. Heal spell is working its way as those miners work their way into that Eagle artillery. And this one looking nice and beautiful for Jelly. Look at that beautiful funnel he's got set up. Another heal spell goes down for those miners, keeping them healed up before they get into this Giga Tesla compartment. And then there is the warden's ability right over the king. It needs to get to that Giga Tesla. Unfortunately, warden tome will go will expire. And there we go in with the last heal spell. You can see a couple of splash damages, a multi-inferno on the back end, so definitely a little bit scary in this one, but plenty of miners up. Still the queen ability and the warden helping out with his life aura in this one. So a beautiful job to Jelly. Look at this, needs those miners to work their way back in. Finally, a nice pack does cut inside as his king is still alive. The fact that king is still alive, absolutely incredible. He went all the way from 9 down to 3 o'clock. So huge value out of the king. The inferno goes down, and this one obviously is over. So beautiful work to Jelly. Very nice plan, very nice execution on this one. And let's get ready to check out the next person in this. So we have got yeah, like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to watch everything this weekend, so I'm going to be scrolling through a couple of attacks. But we got Real Lou going in on Zeus, and look at that troop comp. When is the last time you have seen those big drags? Well, Real Lou showing us how to get it done with the Queen Walk into the Draggies. Oh, I have not said that in such a long time. Queen Walk Draggies. From Real Lou. So here we go. The queen is going to charge her way, or actually, sorry, walk her way around the base. She's going to start up at 12, work her way all the way down to, I believe, she makes it to 4 or 5 o'clock in this one. So beautiful stuff from Real Lou here. Look at that rage. Keeping this queen up as she works her way down this corridor of the base. You can see really not a whole lot of point defense. Multi-inferno. Really not going to do too much on her, and then here she goes. Go Queenie go. That's what I like to say. Go Queenie go. So can take his time with this Queen Walk. Going to make sure that it gets excellent value. I don't know about this. I might have done a little wall break there to try to go in and grab the eagle on the charge here, but I believe what ends up happening is this ends up being a hound CC. So wanting to keep that queen out as far as possible. Here we go. With the king, he's going to set the other side of the funnel for those dragons, and there they come. Mass draggies on the inbound, a couple of balloons to come in behind. Multi-inferno, so they are going to get roasted very quickly with those double multis next to each other, and then obviously those air traps not helping out any, but rages the draggies up as they make their way into the queen area. And look at that queen continuing her walk down there. She's all the way down at 4 o'clock now. There we go with another rage for the draggies, and here we go. Oh, it was Valkyrie CC. Okay. And here we go, backside blimp. I love this. Look at that, Warden Tome goes off. Max loons out of the blimp, takes out the eagle. They're going to help out getting that last air defense, and obviously with this one, a couple of splash damage troops, or a couple of splash damage defenses, a couple of point defenses. Not going to be enough to stop what Lou has in this one. Would have been beautiful if he had gotten that X-bow just a little bit quicker. But obviously going to get this one taken care of. So wonderful stuff to reel Lou in that one, bringing us a little bit of unorthodox 11v11 action. So what can you say? You love it. Love to see it. And let's see who we go into next. I think we'll go down one. We'll check out Jazzin. And Jazzin, look at this troop comp. Another one. Another unorthodox 11v11. I should have put these all into a video together. But Jazzin coming in with the, I guess we're going to call this one the Falcon or the Cherry Bomb, whatever it is being called these days. But either way, it's the Queen walk into the Mass Valks. And look at that Queen. She's doing her thing. Got the King going down for a little bit of a Kiwi. Normally don't see the Kiwi to help funnel the Queen walk. But obviously he wants the Queen to walk from 6 up towards 9. So that Kiwi did go down, helps out the Queen. Look at that wall wrecker already coming in up at 11 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, sorry. And here we go in. That rage on the Queen I don't think was necessary, but either way, not really going to matter. Already there we go in with all of those Valkyries, the Warden. You can see the wrecker has moved in through one layer, a nicely placed rage spell there, helping those Valks move through these compartments. Poison goes down, freeze down on the Inferno. Where is the first heal spell going to go down? Does he only have one? I think he only has one, so needs to be sparing with it. Come on. There's a tornado trap once again in the core, holding those Valks up just a bit, but keeps them raged up. There we go with the Warden Tome, so the Valks are going to stay alive, but does need to get a heal spell down on them eventually. Or maybe not. Maybe he's going to use the heal on the Hogs. Yes, he does. Uses the heal on those Hogs that have come in from the 12 o'clock area. Very nicely. Look at that. The healers are tanking the Inferno Tower. That couldn't have worked out any better for him. As soon as it gets on the Queen, Queen still has the ability, actually pops a free spell down, gets the Inferno before the Queen gets on those Skellies. And yeah, beautiful stuff to JJ in that one. We're going to 4x through it because I do have quite a few attacks to get through in this one. And yeah, so beautiful stuff to JJ. And let's see who we have on the next one here. Seabass. Let's look at Seabass. Haven't called Seabass's name in a couple of weeks, and it looks like we've got ourselves a little bit of Sui Lalo action, or maybe small kill squad Lalo action. So no Skelly spell in this one. That's going to be interesting. Where are we going to bring in that wall wrecker to get maximum value? Because down here on this opposite side, it does not look too hot. But there's a bowler up there at 12, just off screen, doing a little bit of funneling. I apologize for not moving my screen out that direction, but all right, there we go. There is that wall wrecker. It's down at 6 o'clock. There are the heroes as well in behind. So are we going to be able to get all the way to that Queen? Does grab the aggro of the King with his King, so that's going to help out just a bit. Still needs to get through 2 layers on this break, and his heroes obviously are not going to be following him. That queen is going to walk around. Hope to see some Valkyries pop out of that wall wrecker. They do. They get the queen, they get the X-bow, they get a wizard tower, they get another air defense, so 2 ADs down. Look at that queen, pops her ability because of that Hound Loon. That is in there. If the queen would have been smart, she might have been able to step up and grab that last air defense. But here we go in with the Lala, with the pre-dropped haste, with the... Where's the Rage? The Rage is coming here shortly. Yeah, this is looking really solid. There is that Rage spell. Finally gets in there. Was fighting that Sweeper, so that was a little bit rough. But all those loons moving through. That Warden needs to move through a lot faster and catch up with everyone else. He, of course, lags back, so the Warden Tome does not catch everyone. But look at what is left in the base. Not a whole lot. Has to burn the Rage. Has to get that haste spell down. But absolutely smashed it. Still has a trail of loons up. And yeah, beautiful stuff to Seabass there. Gets it done. Little bit sloppy in that one, but does finish up that 11v11, and I believe that's going to finish up the 11v11 action for this week. So very nice stuff to the squad. And actually, you know what? I'm going to throw one more in. And you saw the little cut there because I was working very quickly to try to get as many things recorded as I could. I think I had less than 2 hours to get the recordings done for this one. Like I said, just been too busy. But we are watching Yasu go in on beatdown. So you're getting the fourth 11v11 this week. So what is there not to see? But here we go in with a more traditional. So we saw two unorthodox 11v11s with the Queen charge into the Draggies and the Falcon. Then we're seeing two orthodox or meta 11v11s in the Lalo and the Kill Squad hog hit. But look at this Kill Squad moving in very nicely, funneled in. Both heroes are in there. The King unfortunately beats through a wall like an idiot. And then that Warden Tome goes off. Just to keep everything alive. Once again, look at that. Look at that Tornado Trap in the very core, holding up the wall wrecker. But it has already done its job. It's gotten far enough into the base. Unfortunately, those bowlers are going to get absolutely roasted by that multi-inferno, but really not going to matter. The hogs have that beautiful L or V shape to run through, and with two more heal spells after that one that has gone down, this one is absolutely smashing. And look at that. He deployed the hogs from where the King was, so the King is actually going to help out on the cleanup, which is really going to save him on the time here. Look at that backside Tesla farm on the outside. That a little bit to contend with, but look at that. Hogs healed up right as they hit the Inferno Tower, and gets some nice splits here. Unfortunate with a couple of spring traps, but really not going to be enough to stop how many hogs are left over for just those 3-point defenses in the Teslas. So very nice job to Yasu in that one, picking up the 11v11. So the 11 team once again going ham. Like I said, I don't have all the stats. I know there was only, I think, maybe 3 shots at 12v12, so 1 for 3. I'm not sure how the 11s got on, but either way, very nice job to him. And let's check out a couple of 10v10s. And first off, we're checking out Tyrant Matt doing it with, I guess, another, I don't know if this is a weird 10v10 strat, but basically coming in with the mass hogs, 43 hogs, 5 wizards, 5 goblins in this one. And Matt's going to be starting it off with a little Sui hero action, as well as the wall wrecker coming in from 5 o'clock down there. So knows that this one has to be a Hound CC to be bringing that many hogs, and just the 1 poison spell. No Skelly for the Queen, so anticipating getting the Queen here. Look at that wall wrecker moving its way in. Gets 1 shot, gets the 2nd shot, gets in through the wall, frees up, rage, and there is the enemy Queen. She is down. The enemy King is also down and already starting in with those hogs. And now it is time to hog the living hell out of this base. Really no spots for Bacon. Does have to get through that 1 multi-inferno and all of that splash damage there, but side-by-side heal spells go down as the hogs begin to work their way in. Lots and lots of ground skellies, so finally gets that poison spell down. catching as many of the skellies as possible. And still one heal spell left. It should go down right over this bomb tower area. And that will be it for this base. Not enough to stop what has got to be 25 to 30 hogs still left up at the end of this thing. So absolutely comes in and smashes that base to pieces. Excellent job to Matt in that one. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Another beautiful unorthodox style hit from the BFE squad. And let's get ready to move on to another 10v10, and who is it going to be? Where are my notes at? It looks like we are going to be looking for, whose name? Bad Boy? Bad Boy. Bad Boy, Bad Boy. Bad Boy bringing us a little queen charge into the Lalo action. And this one, a beauty. I love it. Anytime I see the wall breakers and the blimp, it's like a match made in heaven for me. It's exactly what I'm looking for all of the time. I love seeing people still using the wall breakers to their effectiveness. And obviously they got the, not a buff, but they did get a cost reduction. So even cheaper to use wall breakers now. Why wouldn't everyone use wall breakers? But either way, Bad Boy goes in, drops in those couple of wall breakers there. I think that was a mistake. I'm not sure what he was going for there. I don't think he would want his queen to break into that compartment. That would have been a little bit rough. But here we go. There's the Kiwi. And look at that first break, opening it up, allowing his queen to step in and grab the enemy queen in this. And then here we go with a couple of more wall breakers. Again, not sure if this is the exact wall that he wanted. I think he wanted to open up that Expo and try to go in and grab that Inferno. But this actually works out really well for him. Because now the queen can walk straight through. A couple of more wall breakers go down. The rage goes down perfectly, and look at this. I mean, the queen can just walk so much of the base now. I don't know if this is the exact way that he drew it up, but he's going to handle the CC. He's already handled the queen, but what you'll notice is he is not handling any air defenses on this opener. So no air defenses on the opener, so is going to have to really be on point with the spells, because as you can see there, he only has the 2 hounds and well, the 1 hound, and then he's gonna have a hound pop out of this blimp here. So just needs to be on point, and the Lalo is working in really quickly. Already 2 air defenses down. The balloons moving in very fast to get into these air defenses, and look at that, already on to the 3rd one. And just as the queen needs to pop her ability to get that Inferno off of her, the last hound goes down, the last haste goes down, and he is able to actually, in this one, end up swagging that rage out. So beautiful stuff there to Bad Boy. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's exactly the way that he drew it up, but anyway, it worked out beautifully. So wonderful stuff to him. And let's get ready to look at one more, and then we'll call it a recap. And whose name did I write down? I think it's number 30, but I have to be completely sure here. I don't remember exactly. Yes, it is 30. It is Felicity Smoke, or Smoke. Yeah, Felicity Smoke going in with another Queen Walk into the Miners. So started the recap with Queen Walk Miners, ending the recap with the Queen Walk Miners, and Felicity showing us how to get it done at Town Hall 10. So here we go, moving in. Queen is going to charge from 12. She's going to work her way down and then end up walking her way towards 9 o'clock. Actually stays alive, I believe, the entire raid in this one. So some very nice stuff in this charge. And here we go. Go, Queen, go. Do your thing, girl. And once again, multi-inferno. That multi-inferno makes it so much easier to start that queen walk, not having to worry about the queen going down or a freeze or a rage or anything crazy early. There is the CC. Lava Loon, not going to really do much, especially with the queen already taking care of some of the point defense. Gets the balloon, is going to get the hound here shortly. There is the king. He's going to set the other side of the funnel for these miners to come in, and then as soon as these puppies are handled, we are going to see those miners coming in and doing their job. And there they go, all spread out, but funneled in very nicely. One heal spell is going to do a lot of work there, covering the wizard tower, covering the miners as they deal with those skellies, and obviously covering the multi-inferno area. That wall wrecker goes down. It's over at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure exactly what he was going for here. I think was trying to get it in, or might actually get it all the way in to handle the enemy queen. But look at that Tesla farm pop on the outside, and the queen obviously going to be able to handle that. She doesn't have her ability or anything, but just one point defense really at a time there. And there is that wall wrecker popping. It did end up being miners. Yeah, miners and a giant, I believe. Miners and a giant down there. So a couple of reinforcing miners helping out. The last heal spell does go down. You can see not really any threats left in this base. Just that bomb tower that will go down very quickly there with all those miners on it. And Queen's still up. Queen lives the entire raid. The king actually holds on by a sliver of health, and Felicity gets it done. Very, very nice here. Look at this. Everything going to kind of go down all at once as that finishes up. So excellent work there. An excellent job to the ByeForever squad in this one. Once again, picking up the victory over Elite Gaming for the week. Not sure who they have next week. And actually, I do know. They're on the bye next week. I don't know what's going on. I think they have an arranged one with DLC is what I saw. So hopefully that works out well for the ByeForever squad tuning back up. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the recap. Sorry I was gone for so long. Hopefully I will be back to business as usual. But that will do it for the recap, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, whatever. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And until then, guys, this is Sam. Peace out.